How to improve the communication skills. Very firstly, as a matter of fact, this topic is pretty much attractive one and crucial, significant, vital one, essential one, mandatory, compulsory and necessary one. So skipping this topic can be dangerous. Skipping this topic that can be catastrophic, hazardous as well. And according to me, skipping this topic, it meant that the life that seems purposeless and meaningless as well. So according to me, communication skills are necessary. Even communication skills are mandatory for each and every one. Without having the solid foundation over the communication skills, according to me, as a matter of fact, one can't express the views, even one can't express the opinions clearly, and in addition to, one can't strike up a friendship with others, or one can't befriend others. That's the fact. So according to me, for striking up a friendship with others, or for befriending others, what we are requiring to do, we are requiring to just get a solid foundation over the speaking skills or over the communication skills. What is communication? Communication is a process in which, according to me, two or more parties are involved, or you can say that two or more members are involved. And in addition to, as a matter of fact, communication that contains the feedback as well. What is the feedback? Feedback that is the response of the opponent, or that is the response of the other party. That's the fact. In addition to, you know what, according to me, communication skills matters quite much for passing out an interview, or even according to me, communication skills are quite much crucial and significant for the one who wanna go to the foreign country by passing out the IELTS examination. You know what? As a matter of fact, IELTS, that is an examination which is conducted every year, and furthermore, the main motto of the examination is to just get to know about the person's ability and the communication skills and even the command over a language. And so for testing this, the interview that is mandatory, even the written examination that too is mandatory. And furthermore, you know what, the interview that is generally in different parts, that is divided into different parts. And very secondly, you know what, in the interview, mostly 3 to 4 persons they ask is about the personal skills, about hobbies, and about the introduction, the myself. And if one would try to feel hesitated, nervous, or shy, so the interviewers would straight away get to know that the communication skills of one, they are poor, and in addition to, one is shy and nervous completely, and moreover, one is having low self-esteem. So the self-esteem, that too matters most, and one can improve the self-esteem by just getting the solid foundation over the communication skills. Okay, let me quench my thirst. Furthermore, you know what, as a matter of fact, according to me, communication skills are such skills for which over 70% people, they are crazy. Even according to me, over 70% people of the world, they wanna get a solid foundation over the communication skills. And very firstly, for the good and better communication skills, what one is requiring to do? Very firstly, one is requiring to maintain an eye contact. to maintain a good eye contact or an eye contact or eyes contact. Okay, very firstly, one is requiring to make the good eyes contact, not one eye but eyes, as both eyes are crucial. So one is requiring to make the contact of both the eyes. One is requiring to maintain the contact of both the eyes precisely, exactly, and efficiently and effectively. Okay. And for instance, if I were try to make one eye contact, so and on the contrary, my second eye would be closed like this. So it means that I'm winking my eye. It means completely that I'm teasing someone. Okay, so maintaining both eyes contact, that is mandatory. Instead of maintaining either this one or this one eye contact. That's the fact. Next thing is that many a time while speaking something, people they prefer to place their hands inside their pockets. This is the obnoxious fact. One shouldn't try to catch up on this fact. Okay, and very thirdly, the next thing is that many a time while speaking something, people they prefer to look to the upward direction or to the lower direction or to the right direction or to the left direction. So this is the wrong thing. Okay, very fourthly, sometimes the people they say about something else which is not related to the question or which is not associated with the question. For instance, if someone is asking you about your name, but instead of saying about your name, you are saying that you are in class 5th or 4th and your home that is located here, even your home that is big, and so on. This is wrong. Someone is asking you about your name, and so instead of saying about your name, you are just making up excuses, even you are saying about something else. It meant that you are not having a solid foundation over understanding the questions and even over the language as well. That's the fact. Okay. And fifthly, many times the people they prefer to laugh without the subject. Okay, for instance, according to me, if the matter is not about laughing, if the matter is serious one, if the matter is about studying and someone is asking me that why I'm not good at studies and why I'm not serious at studies, so instead of answering the question, I'm laughing heartily and even I'm poking fun and I'm mocking as well. So it meant that I'm not good, I'm not a good guy. Okay, and so we should try our level best to laugh at the good points, to laugh at the specific good matter, the particular good matters which are laughable. Okay. Very nextly, due to feeling afraid of interview, many a time the people they weep bitterly, they sob inconsolably due to the fear of failing in the interview. That is wrong, as it shows completely that you are having dearth of self-confidence. So don't try to weep bitterly during the interview time. Okay, and even due to anger, due to feeling annoyed with someone, people they just prefer to express their emotions during the interview time. That was wrong. Very secondly, according to me, as a matter of fact, we should be patient, we should have the patience, okay, while taking the interview. And very nextly, the most favorable thing and even the most common thing for the interview, for passing out the interview, is that one is requiring to have a solid foundation over a language, or one is requiring to have the good communication skills. Okay, and furthermore, according to me, one can acquire the good communication skills by following those steps which I have quite recently stated or even said. And very secondly, you know what, for good communication skills, one should try the level best to speak to speak a particular language aloud on the regular basis so as to uplift and even mold the pronunciation, the accents as well, so that the clarification in the accents and even the clarification in the, according to me, the clarification in the clarification in pronouncing someone, that too would be awesome one, and that too would be good and efficient one. That's the fact. And very nextly, you know what, there is no follower even yet. Okay, and even according to me, many a time the fact is that people, they feel afraid of communication skills, and so they prefer to go to the coachings. According to me, gonna coachings for enhancing the communication skills, that is not good, as one can himself or herself or oneself enhance the communication skills. Okay, let me quench my thirst. But the question rises that how one can improve the communication skills alone, at home or at residence or habitual. So the answer behind this is that one can just talk to oneself before the camera of the mobile or before the mirror. Okay, and even there one can watch out one's facial expressions, even one's way of talking someone, even one's way or manner of gesticulating something while speaking, and thereby one can get to know the level of oneself about the communication skills. Very secondly, according to me, the fact is that as a matter of fact, one can enhance the communication skills by talking to someone over telephone for 1 hour on the regular basis, or according to me, or by talking to someone live. And especially, one can hire some people on the regular basis for talking purposes. One can talk to some of the strangers for some moment of time, and even one can talk to different strangers on the regular basis. Even for instance, for today one can try to talk to 4 strangers, then next day one can try to talk to another 4 strangers, so that the communication skills, even the confidence of one would be uplifted up to a great extent. But according to me, all the people, they aren't free. So how they can spend or spare some moment of time, some moment of their precious time, some moments of their precious time for you? So according to me, you can pay some amount of money to them, and so that they would tend to enable to give you some of their precious or valuable moments. That's the fact. Okay, and very secondly, according to me, that is that as a matter of fact, according to me, my elder sister, she too wanna get the solid foundation over the communication skills, and so the previous day itself, she chose to speak English before the camera. That was good, and even, you know what, she used to record her voice, even her face, and each and everything, and she used to listen to that same sort of thing later on, and thereafter she used to discover the errors, the blunders, whatever she did while speaking, or even the facial expressions. And even I know well first that many a time the people try to say something but their accents go wrong. Even many a time their actions as well, the gestures, they do get wrong. For instance, if I want to say this, that I want to go to my room for studies. So for gonna the room for catching up on studies, I would try to say some other gestures, like I would try to do dance, and so it meant that I wanna do dance. But I'm saying this that I wanna catching up on academics, I wanna go to the room for catching up on academics. So it meant that the misunderstanding. Okay? Due to the wrong gestures, misunderstanding that can take place. So always we should try to make sure that our gestures they are alike to our work, even our according to me, they are alike to whatever we say, especially. That's the fact. Okay, what should I say right away? Why I get no follower on my live streaming? Really?